Some places have a reputation. Dead Man's Trench is one of those. Its very name travels ahead of it, whispered with a shiver by those who know the sea's moods. You hear the name and you know to stay away. It's not just a warning, it's a promise, echoing through every wave that crashes above its depths. It's a deep, dark scar in the ocean floor, far from shore, where the water gets serious. Out here, the rules change, and the sea keeps its secrets well hidden. For generations, fishermen have whispered about it in waterfront bars, warning each other. The stories are passed down like heirlooms, each one darker than the last. They say the trench remembers. It holds onto the ships and men it's claimed. Some believe it's cursed, others just call it unlucky, but everyone agrees. It never forgets. It's not just a spot on a map, it's a warning. A line you don't cross unless you have no other choice. Even the toughest fishermen who face storms and freezing seas go quiet when you mention Dead Man's Trench. Their silence says more than words ever could. The name is blunt, born from tragedy so deep it became part of the geography. It's etched into old maps and into the memories of those who survived close calls. Some say on a quiet day you can hear whispers from the trench, the voices of those who never came back. The wind carries their warnings if you listen closely. Geographically, it's a massive, underwater canyon. But to those who work these waters, it's a graveyard and a mystery. Its depths are unexplored, its dangers legendary. It's the ultimate test of man versus nature, and nature almost always wins. The trench is unforgiving, swallowing boats whole without a trace. The allure of what lies beneath has always been strong, but the price of finding out is far too high. Many have tried, few have returned to tell the tale. This is the story of a place that was once a source of incredible bounty, and how it became a place even the bravest now avoid. Prosperity turned to peril, and hope to fear. Dead Man's Trench, a name that tells you everything you need to know. It's a warning carved in salt and sorrow. It's where legend and reality blur. Every story adds another layer to its myth, making it harder to separate fact from fiction. The stories aren't just tales, they're warnings. Each one is a reminder of the price paid by those who didn't listen. Some places are just too dangerous, no matter the reward. The sea gives, but it also takes. Sometimes, it takes everything, and this is one of them. Dead Man's Trench. A place where the ocean itself seems to whisper your name, daring you to listen, and warning you to turn back. Before the warnings, Dead Man's Trench was called the King's Larder, a name whispered with pride and awe among coastal towns. It was a treasure chest, giant halibut, black cod, and rare fish you couldn't find anywhere else, all waiting in the cold, deep waters. For fishermen, it was like striking gold. One trip could make your season, sometimes even change your fortunes overnight. In the 50s and 60s, fishing the trench was a badge of honor, a mark of true grit and skill. Crews came back with holds overflowing, families fed, mortgages paid, and entire communities thriving on the bounty. The best fishermen worked the trench using special gear for the extreme depths, tackling challenges few dared to face. Crews were tight-knit, brothers, cousins, fathers and sons, trusting each other with their lives, forging bonds that lasted generations. They pushed boundaries, braved storms, and reaped the rewards that only the bold could claim. But even then, there were signs. Strange pulls on the line, sudden fogs, spinning compasses, and moments that made even the toughest uneasy. They chalked it up to the weirdness of the deep ocean, a place where the rules always seemed to bend. The money was too good to let a few oddities scare them away. Prosperity was worth the gamble. The risk was part of the thrill, fueling stories told late into the night. But the ocean always keeps score, never forgetting those who challenge its depths, and the price for that bounty, for all those years of fortune, would soon become clear to everyone. October 11, 1978, everything changed. It started as just another chilly autumn morning, the kind that made the sea look endless and mysterious. 5 boats, including the Northern Star, set out before sunrise, heading for the trench on what should have been a routine trip. The crews were seasoned pros, men who knew every current and cloud, expecting another big haul to bring home. Then, without warning, radio silence fell over the fleet. No distress calls, no shouts for help, just a wall of static that stretched for hours. The Coast Guard launched a search, thinking maybe there was engine trouble or a sudden squall. Instead, they found only an oil slick, scattered debris, and a single life preserver drifting in the waves, but no sign of the boats themselves. 32 men vanished without a trace, as if swallowed whole by the sea. No wreckage, no survivors, no bodies, just questions and heartbreak. The official report blamed a rogue wave or sudden squall, but locals didn't buy it for a second. For 5 sturdy boats to disappear at once without a single mayday or warning, it seemed impossible, almost supernatural. The silence that followed was the most terrifying part of all. Overnight, the King's Larder became Dead Man's Trench, a name whispered with fear and sorrow. The name became a memorial, a headstone for 32 souls lost to the deep, etched in the hearts of everyone left behind. The community was scarred forever, haunted by the memory of that day. The ocean had claimed its due, and a chilling legend was born from tragedy. The bounty was gone, replaced by fear and a sense of loss that lingered in the salty air. The trench's reputation was sealed for good. No one would dare fish there again, not after what happened. Some places, the sea just keeps for itself, and this was one of them, a mystery that would never let go. After 1978, the stories turned to ghost tales, especially the ghost fleet. Fishermen miles from the trench reported strange radar blips, moving in formation like a fleet. No radio contact, no visual confirmation, just blips that vanished as quickly as they appeared. Some dismissed it as radar glitches, but too many reliable captains saw the same thing. A few even claimed to see old-fashioned boats in the mist at dawn or dusk, their lights flickering like oil lamps. As soon as they were spotted, they faded into the fog. Legend says these are the lost boats, forever sailing above the trench, trying to finish their last trip. Whether it's grief or something more, the ghost fleet is now part of the trench's identity. It's a chilling reminder of what happened, and why fishermen steer clear. Some mysteries are best left undisturbed. The trench's mysteries go beyond ghost ships. Fishermen have seen pulsing green or blue orbs hovering over the water, moving in ways no aircraft can. Sometimes they vanish in a blink. Underwater microphones have picked up deep mechanical humming from the canyon's depths. Nothing like whales or seismic noise. On calm nights, crews hear metallic clangs like chains dragged across a deck, echoing from the empty sea. Skeptics blame rare lightning, bioluminescence, or odd acoustics. But those who've witnessed it say the feeling is unforgettable, an unease that lingers. Science offers theories, but the strangeness remains. The trench keeps its secrets well, and the ocean's warnings are never subtle. Science eventually took notice of Dead Man's Trench. Oceanographers found it's a geological hotspot, prone to underwater earthquakes and landslides. The leading theory for the 1978 disaster, a methane hydrate blowout. Methane gas trapped under the seabed can erupt if disturbed, turning water to froth. Boats above would sink instantly, no time for distress calls. This could explain the sudden total disappearance of 5 boats. Methane releases might also cause strange lights and underwater hums. Even spinning compasses could be linked to magnetic disturbances. Science replaces ghosts with geology, but the danger is just as real. The trench is a natural booby trap, unpredictable and deadly. The warnings are written in the earth itself. The outcome is the same. Stay away. Some mysteries have terrifyingly rational explanations. Science can explain a lot, but superstition still rules the sea. The trench's reputation is now a story every new deckhand hears. A warning as serious as any safety drill. The fear is woven into local culture. Talking about fishing there is taboo. It's not just about ghosts. It's about respect for the lost. To fish the trench would be seen as disrespectful, even reckless. No captain could find a willing crew. The legends serve a purpose. They keep people safe. The trench is forbidden, and that's how the community wants it. Sometimes, superstition is the best survival tool. Why does nobody go back? 3 reasons: danger, trauma, and practicality. Science confirms the area is unstable, a gamble with terrible odds. The 1978 tragedy scarred the community. The loss is still felt. To return would be to reopen old wounds. Modern fishing tech means safer, more profitable spots elsewhere. The King's Larder is no longer the only treasure chest. The risk isn't worth it, emotionally or economically. The decision is obvious. Stay away. Dead Man's Trench is a permanent no-go zone. Some mysteries are best left unsolved. The story of Dead Man's Trench is a lesson in respect. The ocean is always more powerful than any boat or technology. The fishermen who once worked the trench weren't reckless, but the sea reminded them who's in charge. The 1978 tragedy taught humility, paid for with 32 lives. Now caution is the rule. The story is told to every new fisherman, not to scare, but to teach. There's a difference between courage and foolishness. Some places are best left alone. Humanity's mastery over nature is an illusion. We're just visitors on the surface. Dead Man's Trench is a silent monument to that truth. Fishermen stay away, not just out of fear, but out of respect for the deep. In a dirty job like fishing, respect is the most important tool. It's the one that brings you home, and that's the real legacy of Dead Man's Trench.